Friday, back with another one, and I'm standing up. How about that? Normally I'm sat on my fat arse, and long story short, my lights that I fit this on broke, so I thought I'll get another one. So I did, and it turns up and it's fucking huge. Not one of the little things that I just sat on my coffee table. So here we are. We'll see how I get on. I'm not sure I like doing this stood up, but we're gonna have a go anyway. Right, let's get on with it, shall we? So this one's called Recovering from a Relationship with a Narcissist. Now, if you're an unlucky son of a gun that's been through narcissistic abuse like myself, first things first, I feel for you. I do. Genuinely. It's a fucking shit place to be in. It's fucking lonely because they've fucking isolated you, probably. And to be fair, there's nothing more lonely than being in a relationship with somebody who's a bit of a cunt. And I know that from experience as well. So this is really bizarre, by the way, me doing this standing up. So this might be the last time I'm doing it standing up. Time will tell. So first things first, whether they discarded you, as they'd call it, or you left them. Maybe you plucked up the courage, or you found the strength, whatever it was, to leave. Now, I can only really go off experience in being the one to do the leaving. Now, there's been a couple of times I found myself in a relationship with a narcissist. And before I go any further, I should say as well that, my God, the word narcissist gets thrown about left, right and centre to the point where it's pretty much losing all its meaning. Now, I've been out with some fucking dickheads, some cowbags, shall we call them, but I won't call them narcissists. Now, somebody with a narcissistic personality disorder, which is what I'm talking about, different kettle of fish, big time. Now then, trust me, being a bit of a bitch ain't been a narcissist. This is something else entirely. And the first thing I will say is disorientated is how you're going to be feeling when you leave a narcissist. And I'll tell you why as well. Right, basically the whole relationship was bullshit. It was a fucking lie. It might have been a beautiful lie, but it was a lie nonetheless. Now, I can tell you right now, especially the last relationship I had with a narcissist, from an outsider's point of view, the relationship was fucking amazing. And it pretty much was, which took even more, how can I put it, more willpower to get up and go, and even more willpower to not go fucking back. And fortunately for me, I've got a good memory. I know how these things pan out with a narcissist. Now, the first one I dealt with was a short relationship because it just fucking spiraled pretty damn quickly. It was from sweetest woman on the planet to everything I could possibly want in another human being. She had it all. She ticked all the boxes. But she was smart as well because she figured out what makes me tick, what I'm looking for, and then she just became it. Right? So me being a fucking dipshit, I'm thinking, oh my God, we've talked for a while and now all of a sudden her personality's coming out and it's exactly what I wanted. Who'd have thought? Well, it was a lie. It was bullshit. So she was just being the person that was perfect for me. And it was a game. It was a trick. It was, I'm going to be this person and I'm going to get you addicted to me. And then I'm going to slowly, piece by piece, take it away from you to the point where you're thinking, what the fuck's going on here? What am I doing? How do I get it back? How do I fix this? And I can tell you now, it just gets worse and worse and worse. It don't get no better. And you're going to play all over all these scenarios you had with that person. You're going to, this is where the disorientation is. You're going to have little flashbacks all the time of times together, and you're going to keep ruminating over it. You really are. It's part of the narcissistic abuse. It's going to stay with you for a long time. And I'm sorry, it is. But if I can get through it twice, then so can you. And I mean that. You don't know what's real, you don't know what's what. So you're going to keep playing back scenarios in your head and think, fucking hell, and then you're going to replay the whole scenario and think, that was bullshit as well. And all them nice things she ever said about you was all fucking game. People like that, they haven't got the capacity to really love like a normal person would love. And you need to wrap your head around that as well, because whatever it is they feel for you, it's not all you thought they feel for you. It wasn't real. None of it was. And there's going to be a lot of good times you had with this person before all the bad times came up. And it's shit. It's going to be dog shit. Reliving all them moments in your head and think, that was bollocks. So is that. It's shit. But grin and bear, it'll get easier over time. It's going to come in waves, and just let it take its course. Endure it. Just endure it and know that it's going to get better. It will get better. It's pretty much like getting over an addiction, a serious addiction. No joke. No joke whatsoever. I'm being deadly serious for this one, because the way a narcissist acts, it kind of plays with your dopamine system. It's like gambling, right? Gambling's a big one for the whole dopamine. That's why people get addicted to it. And it's the rolling the dice. You don't know if you're going to get a good one or a bad one. You don't know. And it comes to a point where you're getting all the good ones to start with, and you think, okay, I can remember when I put on the Irish lottery years and years ago. I had like £2 to my name. I was skint. And my granddad, he was regularly playing the Irish lottery, and he was getting some wins as well. And he told me, he says, you want to give it a bash? So I thought, why not? What have I got to lose? £2, because that's all I had. And I thought, fuck it, I'm going to give it a go. Lo and behold, I fucking won. I'm not getting into the details, but I won about 600 quid anyway, and I was like, bang on. So therefore, I'm thinking, I'm putting this fucker on every week. And sure enough, every week, I've been putting the Irish lottery on. Never won again. But because I got that win, I was chasing that fucking high. I want to win again. It's going to happen. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get it. And that's what it's like being with a narcissist. So you've won the fucking lottery. You've got the perfect person. So you think you've got the perfect person. She's amazing. She lights up your world. She's the best ever. And further down the line, then all of a sudden the mask starts to fall off and the real her starts coming out. And when it does, she gets a bit scary. But then you start missing this version of her that wasn't even real. But every now and then, it'll come back out. And the reason why she does this is to keep you invested. If she just started being a cunt all of a sudden out of nowhere, and she's continuously being a cunt, then you're just going to pack your bags and think, fuck this, I'm out, doke. But if every now and then she throws you a win, and that person that she was pretending to be comes back, then you're going to think, oh, she's there, she's still in there, that's another win, that's going to keep me in the game. No. And especially, I mean, with my last one, it was a game of like a reward system. So as long as I was being very good to her, she was going to be very good to me. And I pride myself on being a very good boyfriend to her. I was extremely good. And in return, she was very good to me. Very good in various ways, which I will leave to your imagination. So I left, right? I'm not going to go into the whole story. Maybe that was another video, another time. But let's just say the mask fell off and I saw who she really was. And I was thinking, motherfucker, I've done it again. I've done it again. Can you believe it? Silly me, I know. But I did. I fell for it again, and I just knew I've done it again. And the relationship was golden, absolutely golden. I mean, never been happier, ever. It was just so amazing. She understood me, and she understood what I needed as a man. I mean, she was so appreciative of me. Just the little things I do, she'd be like, wow, I can't believe you did that, and how amazing you are, and I'm so lucky to have you. You keep hearing all these nice things about yourself. You get to the point, guys, where you're no longer able to rely on yourself for these things that lift your spirits up or lift your self-esteem up. Now, when I'm on my own, I've been on my own for a while, I can do it myself. I can look at myself in the mirror and think, you're not bad there, King D, not bad at all. And then I'm back in the gym now, finally. So it won't be long before I start looking at my body again and think, not bad at all, King D. The ladies are going to like that. And I like to think I'm a decent person as well. I can be funny. You know, I'm not going to reel off all my qualities. Fuck that shit. Half you know anyway, I'm sure. So, with that being said, when you're getting somebody telling you how amazing you are constantly, and just constantly complimenting you and being grateful for all the little things that you do, well, you're going to want to do it more, aren't you? You think, fucking hell, she were happy about me washing them pots. She sucked my dick like a motherfucker. I'm going to wash them pots again tomorrow. Oh, yes. And that's how they get you. So it was a reward system with her where as long as I'm being good to her, she can be very good to me. But then the cracks in the relationship start to come, as they do, and you understand the manipulation and the little games that she's playing, and then you get into an argument, and then you realise you're talking to a fucking brick wall. There's no getting through to her because she's living in a delusion where she is this Peter Perfect, absolute wonderful human being, which she ain't, and she wasn't. So I don't want to slag her off too much. I don't dislike her or hate her in any way possible. And that's the thing, is what I don't hate anybody. I have no room in my heart for hate at all. I just don't, because it's just hurting you, innit? It's true. So I just want to put that out there, that I don't hate this person, I don't resent this person. Taught me a big lesson. Do I still care about the person? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. I kind of feel sorry for them because they're not going to understand love in the same way that I do or that other people do. And that's sad. That is really sad. That, you know, people are just pawns to them, really. Yeah. And that's what I was. I was this pawn. And as long as I was being a little good boy, she was going to keep rewarding me. And so, even at the end of the relationship, I was being rewarded very well. But I had to go. And I knew I had to go. So I did. I left. And of course, all these rewards that you're quite used to, and all that dopamine you were getting from these rewards and being a good bloke and being really nice to her and good to her, I get rewarded for it. All that dopamine, so much flooded with dopamine, really, to getting full call now. So then I was homeless for a while. That was fun. And then eventually I got a place and the dust settled, things were going to normal, and it was like, right, what the fuck is normal to me now? Because my dopamine was fucking up there all the time to, right, well, I ain't getting laid every night anymore. Now, even if I'm good at talking to the ladies, which I am, I ain't pulling a bird every night. I ain't got the fucking energy for that either, for one thing. So having wonderful sex on tap every night was It was wonderful, very nice. To pretty much fuck all, because I had to figure myself out before I started dating anyway. That's a big jump, so all of a sudden you're like a fucking smackhead with no smack. You're like... And it's an addiction. And fucking hell, this video's 15 minutes already. I am sorry guys, this is going to be a long one, because I've got some notes here, and we're not very far into it. But, say you're going through narcissistic abuse, or you come out of it, this video's for you. It's going to mean something to you. And just hearing me talking to you and telling you that you can get through this, you can. And just knowing that, it's going to mean something to somebody. Now, if you're not going through narcissistic abuse, then skip the fucking video. I don't give a shit. You know what I mean? I'm here to help people, and if this video is not for you, wait for the next one. The next one might be. So, I still don't know how I feel about this whole standing up scenario. I've got more pretty pictures there, look. I think I'm digging it, yeah. I've got a bit of... I can move around. You can't see my arms move. I might have to maybe stand a bit further. I don't know. I'll figure it out, guys. I'll figure it out. So anyway, let's get back to this, because I'm rambling again, and time's are ticking. So yeah, guys, it's going to require a ridiculous amount of discipline. Every time I had a bad day, do you know how hard it was not to just pick up that phone and say, I want you back. I'm telling you now, guys, it was hard. And I don't mean my penis either. It was fucking hard. And if you find yourself struggling, surround yourself with good people, your friends, get yourself out there, distract yourself from it. Just do whatever you can. Get through the fucking day. Now, I've talked before about survival mode. You are going to be on fucking survival mode for a while. It is what it is. You can do it though. You can get through this. So whenever you feel like texting that fucking number, delete the fucking number for starters. Get it out your fucking phone. If they're on your social medias or whatever, get it gone. Get it gone. You don't need that in your life. You don't need that temptation right there. It's like, stick a fucking cake on my coffee table. There's only so many times I can look at that and think, oh, I've got to have that. I'm going to have it. I'm going to eat it. Same here. Now with the cake, there's no cake on the coffee table. There's no fucking distraction. There's no temptation. Okay? So, get your friends. Get them around you. Good people that give a shit about you. Keep yourself around them for as long as you need. That's what your friends are for. And be the kind of friend that's there for them as well if ever they go through that kind of shit. They're going to need you. That's all I can say. They are definitely going to need you. I needed everything I could get. And I needed a lot in myself as well. So, you're in for a rocky road, I will tell you that. You're in for a very rocky road, but you can do it. If I can do it, you can fucking do it. And I did it fucking twice, so one after the other, straight off the bounce. Which brings me to another point as well. While you're recovering, you are going to be susceptible to more fucking narcissists. I don't know what it is. It's like fucking narcissist radar. Now, I'm like flypaper to the fucking emotionally disturbed. Well, I have been. Not anymore. I'm fucking learning my lessons, and I will teach you the lessons as we go on. So if you haven't subscribed, by the way, make sure you fucking do, because I've got some gems for you. I've got some pearls of wisdom to stop this from happening again. Okay, but I tell you right now, I don't know what it is. They can just fucking hone in, and they know, because I know when I left that second narcissist, all the fucking narcissists were coming out the woodwork. Oh, hello, King D. How's it going, Duke? And I'm thinking, I get talking to him after a day of talking to him, or whatever, a week maybe a date. There's been the odd date I went out with one. I went, nope, that's another fucking narcissist. Not again, thanks. No thanks, Satan. Fuck off. Be careful, guys. Right, and another thing I will say is understand the patterns. Because a relationship with a narcissist, the patterns tend to be on point with each other. They're very, very similar. How the narcissist operates and the pattern of the relationship and how things pan out. So if you notice these patterns that you've already been through, don't fucking go down there again. Look what it's done to you this time. It's going to do the same again. In fact, it's going to be worse because you're already fucking drained and knackered anyway. So, go steady. And genuinely, it's one of the hardest things I've ever had to get over. And because it's so fucking hard, the dopamine, the trauma bond. Now, we'll get more into this in more depth. I won't much on this one because I'm talking fucking loads on this one already anyway. But in another video, I'll talk about trauma bond anyway, because fascinating shit. But it's not pleasant getting over. Now, it's fucking raining. I don't know if you can hear that, and I hope it doesn't affect the audio too much, but I'm going to keep rolling with it anyway, and we'll find out afterwards. So, maybe I'll talk a bit louder, or you can hear me alright. So, you need to learn to be self-reliant on building yourself up again. So, get your ass in the fucking gym, work on yourself, look the part, get your hair cut, do whatever you need to do to feel good about you, and learn to start talking to yourself with positive affirmations. Whatever you were getting from them to boost you up to the point where then they start tearing you down, now you've got to boost yourself back up, yeah? So, get to work on yourself. It's going to be fucking brutal. I don't miss them times in my life whatsoever. But believe you me, momentum, you just need that momentum. So get in the gym, grooming your hair, get everything right. Put yourself into your purpose, whatever it is. Really, just bury yourself in it. Just get yourself fucking not thinking about that. And I know easier said than done, because you're going to be ruminating like a motherfucker for fucking weeks. I know you are. It's just part of the process. Keep going. Keep going. Make sure, I've said it before, delete that fucking number. No contact. 0 fucking contact. Now, say you've got children with this person. You poor fucker. I will explain what you can do if you're stuck in a situation where you cannot avoid that person. Yeah, I was lucky. I mean, one of them thinks I live in fucking Scotland, which I don't, by the way, for those that don't know me. I don't live in Scotland. Unless she's happened to find this channel, then I'm in Scotland. So yeah, with the whole no contact, you're basically going cold turkey as well. No, it's not pleasant. It's not pleasant, but you can do it. You can. Seriously, surround yourself. And I know it's difficult because you're going to talk to your friends about it, and some of them are going to look at you and think, what's your fucking beef? Because they don't understand. Now, I understand. I do. But maybe there's a friend that's been through it themselves. If you can find a person that's been through it themselves, they're your man or lady. Get talking to them. I mean, get yourselves together and just vent it out, and I'm sure they're going to be happy. As long as you're a good person and a good friend, you're going to have good friends. And if you're not, then work on being a good friend. I've got a video on it. Go find it, yeah? So, and with all that said, I think, because we're racking up some time here, and I think I about cracked it with the notes as well, this whole standing up and doing it, I think I'm digging it. I may have to watch this back and think, no, this is fucking wank. But we'll see. I will see. So let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. You think, King D, you bang on stood up. Get off your fat arse more often. Then I will. I'll do it. So yeah, the ruminating is going to happen. Trust the process as well. Trust the process. Work on yourself. Surround yourself with good people. Cold turkey, don't fucking delete that fucking number. Delete the number. Get it gone. You don't need that fucker again. You don't want to go. And I'll tell you now as well, guys, you might think to yourself, and they're very good at fucking hoovering your back. They are fucking experts at fucking manipulation. They are. That's what they're all about. Yeah. So they're very good at fishing you back in, getting you, hooking you back in and bringing you back. They'll have a message, they'll know what to say. Ignore the fucker, get it gone. If the number's blocked, you can't fucking see it, because they're good. They are fucking good. And you're going to think, maybe I was wrong, maybe they've changed, maybe all this shit. It's fucking lies. And you'll go back. If you fall for any of the bullshit, you will go back. And I mark my words, it's going to get worse. Because, oh boy, they're going to punish you for leaving. They are going to punish you. It's going to come, maybe not straight away. You're going to think, fucking hell, she's a golden angel again. Yeah, of course she is. Till she's got all the claws in you again. And then once she has, she's going to punish you. You don't need that in your life. Just run. Get out of there. I mean it. So, yeah, call it done. Find yourself in the meantime as well. Find yourself again, because no doubt you have lost yourself in that relationship. I know I did. It's inevitable with these creatures. It is. So get finding yourself again. Think of whatever you're passionate about and just really bury yourself in it. And good luck. I know you're in a shit fucking situation right now. I know you are. But it does get better. I'm living fucking proof that it gets better. And that you're gonna be alright. Yeah. Don't feel like it in the moment. I know it don't. I know. But you're going to be alright. Yeah? So, take care of yourself. Subscribe if you haven't already. And, yeah, like the video as well. And tell your friends. The more the merrier. Let's get my subscriptions up. Why not? That'd be nice. Yeah. And be the best you. And do it for you. Cheers. Now, how do I turn this fucker off? Oh, by the way, I've got mucky face. I've just come home from work, so... There we go. It's come up on this light. This light's fucking blinding. And I'm going. Bye. Bye for now. Take care.